Hey, and welcome to a special edition of Cooking a la Quarantine. I'm Jason, and today we're going to cook spaghetti. Now, my sister-in-law, who's also a teacher, she teaches students with disabilities, and she also does this, teaches them life skills. And she was talking about doing one of my shows for the kids, and so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do this. It's real easy. It's something to start with, and you know, summer's coming up. You know, maybe it's nice to help mom, dad, grandma, grandpa in the kitchen. Who knows? So here's what we've got. We got to start with our basics. I got some spaghetti sauce, some mozzarella cheese, garlic, onion, tomato, butter, mild Italian sausage, and my favorite Parmesan cheese. So here, and some basil out of my garden. So here's what we're going to do. First thing you're going to do is you're going to cut up an onion with a little garlic, put it in a pan, and cook it. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Then you add your Italian sausage. Then you take that out, you put it in with your sauce, and I'm going to show you how to make it extra flavorful. Not that there's anything wrong with this stuff. I just like to be fancy. So first thing you do is wash your hands. I'd show you how to soap up to your elbows, but I really can't do that without opening the window, and it's not easy. So we're all sanitized. I use a serrated knife. It's easier. And if any of you sit there and go, well, I have limited mobility, I can't do it. So do I. And I'm doing it, and I'm showing you how to do it. So modify accordingly. So you peel off this first layer because it doesn't taste very good. All right. Now, put that over to the side. The skin's off. Whatever. All right, now here's how I'm going to do it. Take my more dominant hand to my less dominant hand and slice it up like this. Make sure you move your fingers away from the blade. If not, it hurts. All right, now you've cut it that way. Now you want to flip it the other way. And here's, sometimes it's kind of difficult, but you know what? We're going to get through it. Just like that. So we've got this. Now, this is garlic in its natural state. What we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of it off. Smash it. And take this. And to show you what I'm going to do, I'll bring the skillet over to you. Just hold on. As you can see, my cast iron skillet. Put the onions in there. All right, now follow me over here and we'll start it up. You're pretty much going to let this go until it starts getting brown. So you put it on medium and you just roll it around just like this, flipping it over and over. Now if you need to, take a little olive oil or canola oil or whatever, put it in there like that. We're going to set this and forget it for a minute. Now I'm going to show you how to make up your spaghetti sauce. Meet me back over here. Alright, so you don't really have to add fresh basil and fresh tomato, but your teacher will tell you her brother-in-law likes to do things a little bit over the top. So, this stuff's all suggestions. Now, we're waiting for the onions to cook. We'll add the Italian sausage, we'll cook it in there. We'll add it to this. We'll boil up some spaghetti and I'll show you how to make some really great garlic bread. Real simple stuff. It's a good way to start in the kitchen. We'll be back. Alright, so as you can see, the onions are starting to caramelize a little bit. And what we're going to do, we're going to put our Italian sausage in there. And I'll be right back because I'm going to go wash my hands because that's what you're supposed to do when you touch raw meat. Alright, so right now I've got the water getting ready to boil the noodles. I've got the sauce simmering just to get that basil flavor and the tomato going. And I'm cooking up my sausage. Now the sausage has got to be at least 150 degrees, or the easy way to do it is make sure none of this stuff is pink, okay? If not, it'll get you sick. So we don't want that. So once this stuff's all cooked, we're gonna add this to that. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna boil the noodles. We're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna mix it all together, put it in the oven, put some cheese over top, and bake it. And I'm going to show you how to make some garlic bread too. This will be great. And yes, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We can do it together. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add our sausage to our sauce, crank up the sauce, stir this around, make sure all the basil, that's the green leafy stuff, and the tomatoes, they all get mixed up together. And our water is about ready to boil. Once that boils, you add a little bit of salt, and then we add the pasta. And you cook it until it's kind of soft. But one of the tricks with spaghetti, you make about that much per person. So if you fit that much in your hand, that's how much spaghetti you make per person. Does it really work? No. But in theory, it'll work. We'll be right back. So as you can see, I've got the sausage and onions in here. Now listen, kids, I couldn't do this on my own, so I asked Miss Moyer's sister, who's my wife, to help me. It's okay to ask for help. If you need help, just ask for it. But you see, we mixed it all up, and I'm pulling from the bottom to get the basil that I cut up earlier. And we're gonna let that simmer and get all the flavors in together. And what do you know? Our water's boiling. So when the water starts to boil, you add some salt. And then let's see if my theory on pasta works. Stay right there. All right, so I'm gonna make the spread for the garlic bread. So we've got already cut up garlic. I like to call it vampire repellent, but it's really garlic. I've got 2 sticks of butter, and now we're gonna add some Italian seasoning. All right, now, since I can't use my right hand very well, I adapt a lot of things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a mixer. So I'm gonna go over here and show you how to do it. All right, so we've got this all whipped up, ready to go. Now we'll put this on the bread, put it in the oven, toast it up, and you got some great garlic bread. All right, so here's what we've got. I'm getting ready to put the noodles with the spaghetti sauce over here and our Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. It was kind of a screw up at the grocery store, but I'm going to show you how to make some garlic bread. So I'm going to get the butter here, and I'm just going to spread it on, just like peanut butter, on our bread. Sometimes I do both sides, sometimes I don't. I'm feeling a little frisky today, so I'm going to do both sides. So we've got, and you see that? You got the garlic in there, you got the Italian seasoning. If Miss Moyer ever does this again, please don't count calories, because I obviously don't. But this will be good, and it'll be fun. So here's my favorite part of the whole thing besides eating it. It's putting the cheese on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our spaghetti in here. And really, spaghetti's kind of funny because that's what I learned to cook with my mom. You know, when I went off to college, if it wasn't for spaghetti, I probably would have starved. So we got plenty of sauce on there. And then what I'm going to do is wash my hands again, put some cheese on, put some more cheese on. Did I mention we're gonna add some cheese? There's always cheese in this house. So just to be fancy, I got these little clippers here. We're gonna climp away. It's probably not a word, but you know what? We're hanging out, we're having fun. I can make up a word or two. All right. Do you guys and girls think we're done with cheese? Nope. Not even close. So we've got our Parmesan here, which is really good, but we've also got these little, oh my gosh, it's like little dairy candies. I mean, look at that. And we're gonna put them right there. Right. Oh, look at. We're gonna make. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, look at that. Look at. See, and we put some mozzarella in there. And now we're gonna put it in the oven and bake it and bake the bread, and it's gonna be great. All right, boys and girls, so here's my spaghetti. We got the little tomato there, the meat, the mozzarella and Parmesan, the noodles, and our garlic bread. Well, let's try that first. Pretty good. When your spaghetti is done, pop this in the oven, put it on broil for like 7 minutes. Easy way to do it. Let's try this spaghetti. Is it supposed to be messy? Yeah, why not? It's supposed to be fun. Cooking's supposed to be fun. Enjoy it. Noodles are done, sauce is on point. The sausage is really, it's not greasy. And that was one of the things I was going to mention. If the meat you cook is greasy, you just pour it off into a can. And, well, like I end every video, be kind. Be excellent to one another, and I'll see you soon.